Test, you should be able to hear me. Hopefully you can. And that's not doing what I want. There he goes. It's not doing anything, is it? Awesome. Should be on. Can you hear me? After I messed up like 5 different things trying to get in. Let me make sure you guys can actually hear me. Test, can you hear? Testing, testing, testing. Let me see. Chat. Yeah. Should be working. It says it's working. There's probably a couple of seconds of delay. So if you guys are all here, should be going. Sweet. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. So it's got about a 20-second delay, so there's going to be a whole lot of me just kind of talking and taking a look at things. Awesome. Okay, so obviously this is the 4th Community Game Jam. These actual entries are absolutely fantastic. It's been a while since I've actually been on stream, so thank y'all for being patient with me here as I actually get stuff going. Getting used to looking at the camera and communicating again. It's definitely different. Definitely different. I'm just going to kind of go through the list, and we're going to kind of just talk about these actual games. I don't think I can actually have the sound running, because if I do have the sound running, it'll provide feedback. But let me see. I'm going to go ahead and set up the first game. The first game, I'll I'm just going to go through the list, and at the very end, I'll reveal which ones are the winners. And we'll kind of just keep going from there. So give me just a moment here. And if you guys don't know who I am, I'm Ryoxis. I'm the community manager with GameDevHQ. I of course try to help around the Discord, and I try to help kind of keep things situated and try to come up with things to throw at you guys, stuff like the challenges and the polls. Those are all being redone, so I apologize for the delays on those. This is going to take a second to load here. Hopefully it's actually showing. It looks nice over there. And while that actually loads, I'm going to see if I can grab just like a set of earphones real quick. That way I can actually hear the audio of the actual game, so I can actually get into it a little bit. These entries are actually really, really good, so I want to actually enjoy playing them while I show them to you guys. So give me just a second here. And while this loads up, I'm going to go ahead and drop it into full screen here if it'll load. Come on. If it wants to load. Sweet. So there's full screen. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna go see if I can grab my earphones. So 1 second. I cannot find them, so let me see. I'm actually gonna turn the sound on and let me know if it's too loud. Oh, that's not what I want. Lord. Womp womp. Is there too much feedback on the audio and the music? Like, is it doubling up? Hey, Hanley. Yeah, the game definitely had a very Portal feel. So I'm gonna go ahead and just start it here. I couldn't find my headset, so it's gonna go and read it off here. So it says, in the year of 2077, population was increasing and it was difficult for people to live. Pollution is increasing and the resources are not enough for people to survive. One day, rumors appear that a boat will take you to a new world that is free of pollution and can make all the dreams come true. Only few people manage to go there, but they never return. People call that place the paradise. No one knows anything about it. Many people tried to apply to travel with the boat for a chance to escape reality. Only few have been chosen to go. You dream that one day you will be accepted and go and see this paradise for yourself. The day has finally come and your journey has begun. But one day I'm going to miss everything and do terrible. So this game is actually really, really interesting. Whoever designed the puzzles for this game, you're both a friend and a foe, because some of them are extremely time-consumingly difficult. I only got past the first room. Watching John try to get through the first room is pretty hilarious. Looks like there's a little bit of lag there. That might be my laptop, though, because it doesn't look like it's stream-related. So I have to actually immediately go to the security door and unlock it, and then when I'm done unlocking it, you have to right-click to kind of get out of it. But once it's unlocked, and I'm using my touchpad here, so I look like that I don't know how to look around, so that's hilarious. Just going to go on in, go to the first spot. Oh, Lord. I need to get a better laptop, clearly. I'm going to have my desktop on the next stream. I'm moving, so my desktop currently doesn't have the green screen near it. So you go up to a chest, and you interact with it with E, and it lets you pull out the first item that's in there. It's obviously some kind of pipe structure. I think it's right-click to get out. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, if he... like, I've always said that puzzle games are only as difficult as smart as the developer. So the smarter someone is, the better puzzle they can build. So OJ, props for building the actual puzzles because they are extremely difficult to pretty large aspect there. What really stinks is the touchpad. Whenever I move the touchpad and move the character the same, ooh, there's A and D keys here. That's good. So whenever I move the touchpad and move at the same time, the touchpad doesn't receive the feed. So I will move kind of clunky. I do apologize for that. That's because my laptop only has 2 USB and I need it for the mic and the camera. So hopefully next one I'll be able to use my desktop here. So the main concept is you're trying to get into these chests and you're trying to grab these pipes and you're trying to let the, what is this, some kind of like a fuel or energy fill up and go all the way to the door to actually unlock the door. You can only hold one item at a time. I'm trying to remember what the actual key was here to get this. So this one I think is already just there, which is great. And I'm only going to get through the first door. Oh, Lord. I'm only going to get through the first door for the actual stream here. If you guys want to see what's going on beyond the second door once I get there, there'll be a link, of course, for you to go and play the game and check it out. I'm trying to remember where to put this, and I know I'm going to mess up. I'm pretty sure it's right there. I'm like 90% sure it's right there. One of my favorite things about this is the actual chest. So the chest, when you open it up, it's a really smooth interface. Like clicking on it makes sense. The numbers go through nice and fine. You have to figure out what the actual code is, and of course I don't remember it by the top of my head here. But there's little clues sitting around. You'll find the papers. You go and you interact with the papers, and it tells you what's going on. So it says September 12th. We're finally going to leave this place and travel to the other side, boarding this amazing ship. It is better than I expected. Can't wait to tell my friends back home all about my trip. And September was my favorite month to start this journey. I think it mentions that September is the favorite to point out that September has to do with the code. So I think the code was 912. So 9 for September and then 12th. So 912. I remember trying to get stuck thinking it was going to be March 77 or 277, and that wasn't the case. They put that there, I think, to kind of confuse you. If I'm wrong, it's not there to confuse you. Well, it did. Let's see. So 9, 1, 2. Oh my Lord, I can't even click it. There we go. 2. Oh, sweet. Yeah, so that was it. And that pulls that straight pipe, which is what I need, I think, to actually connect everything. There's another chest that's behind me I forgot to grab too, so I'm going to grab that. But one sec here. So when I put that in, yeah, there it goes. Yeah. I love the particle effects as the pipe fills up and kind of just goes through. Right? Yeah, these assets are amazing. I love this particle effect. I wonder if that's even part of the assets or somebody made that. Did somebody make the particle effects like and just added them to the existing assets? Because that's impressive. I love that. All right, let's see. Oh, yeah, there's another one right here. Sweet. Ah, good. Straight pipe. That's what I need. I think that's what I need. Yeah, it should go right here. Sweet, and that should fill up. Yeah, exactly. It wasn't my intention. Well, you sure got me anyway. I hate that I can't move the mouse while I walk. It makes me look so robotic. There's another note on the ground here. It's supposed to give you the idea for the next code, which I actually can't remember. We have 5 gallons of water, 3 crates of ham, 6 crates of carrots, 8 crates of potatoes, 1 crate of beef. Ben took the carrots, potatoes, and water to the kitchen. So I think I just need to pay attention to the number of carrots, potatoes, and water. So what was it? Carrots were 6, potatoes were 8, and water was 5. So 6, 8, 5. I think that's right. Oop, I was looking at the stream and turning my head at the exact same time. Where's the one I need? Right here? Here we go. Right? Sweet. Excellent. But it's not the one that I need, so I think I messed up the puzzle. Am I missing another one? Is there another one right here? Yeah, there is another one right there. Okay. Ugh. Come on, cursor. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I do need this one. Sweet. So that one's going to go there. And then I need that very last one. Oh, Lord. Oh, there we go. I can kind of move around now. No, puppy. That's my dog in the background barking. She had to get put in her cage because she won't stay off the lights. All right, here we go. This one should open the door now. Yeah, absolutely. The fact that you guys worked together and made this, like, hearing, what was it? I think it was it OJ and... Who was it that worked on code and who was it that worked on the art? I can't remember which one was which. I know OJ did some of the code and some of the design. Ah, yeah. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even have to go and interact with it. It just opened itself as soon as I was done. And then, like, lit up at the top to let you know that there's power there. That's awesome. Look at this. Just look how beautiful this is. This is great. No, Rogue. Quiet. It's my dog, sorry. She probably thinks I'm talking to somebody that's not here. See, this is where it got really confusing, because there's a pipe sticking out of the wall, so I assume on the other side of the wall is the power source. This door here is already powered, and so you can go through this door, and there's a piece here, and you can take that piece and continue, but I'm just going to show you how much more difficult this is about to get. So you have this room to work with, and you have this room to work with. And this is where I gave up and simply said, good job, and going on to the next one. Yeah, but this one was pretty awesome. Really happy with this one. So congratulations on this one, guys. This one's, y'all should be really proud of this one. All right, now I'm going to move on to the next game here. If I can get my cursor back, that would be super cool. Let's see. There we go. All right, so then I will do this and make sure to open it in a new window. Oh, yep, there we go. Hey, 1 second. What do I have going on here? Can't hear the game music. There wasn't any game music, I don't think. In that part. Alright, cool. So let's see. I need to leave this window open. So the next one I'll go into here, I actually kind of really like this one as well. So we'll jump in and check out the butterfly effect. Game audio up. It's super faint. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, I'll jump into this next game and then we'll play with the audio. So give me just a sec. Because I thought there was no audio when that one started. But you know what? It might have been faint because my actual volume. And I forgot to open a new window again. While this one loads up. Yeah, John's hair grew a whole lot. Alright, let's see. Alright. How's the audio on this one? Can I still turn it up? Turn it down? Let's see. Oh, you know what? I see what it's doing. It's not actually reading the sounds, so 1 minute. There we go. You guys should be able to hear the sound. Let me know if it's not before I go and start playing this one. Is that picking up? Test, test, test. Am I talking over it? Because it tells me the desktop audio is coming through. you're hearing it through my mic and not through the desktop. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's where you're hearing it from. What about right now? We're good? Sweet. Alright, so this was, sounds pretty loud to me. Alright, cool. Awesome, 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 awesome. So I really like the music of this one, actually. It's pretty comforting, just saying, man. So this is Butterfly Effect, and it says that it is said the wings of a butterfly can create a tornado in another part of the world. And what's really cool about this is it's actually controller compatible. I don't have a controller plugged in, or I'd totally play it with one. But you can actually see the controller settings, I think, if you click on here. Yeah. So hold the jump button, space, the default space to fly, steer left and right to control, controller input works, collect flower heads, and try to make as less damage as possible at the same time on the tornado side. Oh, so you're actually trying... Well, I played terribly. When I actually tested this game, I was trying to destroy stuff with the actual tornado. Let me turn it down some. Someone says it's too loud. I was actually trying to destroy things, so I didn't know that I'm supposed to not. So let me see if I can attempt, now that I know that's not what I'm supposed to do. Start? Is it starting? There we go. Get rid of my cursor here. No, the cursor's not on the screen at least. Alright, so space was to fly. And I was supposed to collect flower heads, right? It said? Oof, it does not want to run on this laptop, even though it ran the other day. Okay, so I collected one, but I keep destroying everything. Like, I can't even not destroy things. My computer does not like this game right now, even though it worked fine earlier. Probably because I have so many things turned up. Gonna need my desktop next time. Sorry, guys. So you're supposed to collect the flower heads here, and then as you're going, it's supposed to control the tornado. And when I turn, see, I hit the edge of the map, and then I try to turn away from it. Yeah, see, it goes off the map for me sometimes. But this game's actually pretty cool with the concept here. I can't turn all the way around, though. So yeah, I don't think I can run it. I don't know why it's not running. Let's see. Nope, no settings, nothing. That tornado will not stop. If there's anybody in the abyss of time and space, they're going to have a real bad time. I think it's turning around. But I don't know if there's like a limit to how many I can collect before, like, if there's like time. Is there a timer? There it is. Okay, so you have like a couple of seconds to go on. I'm not going to play this one for too long just because obviously my computer's having an issue running it while I'm streaming, which that's unfortunate because it plays fine elsewhere. But this game was really cool. I really enjoyed the flight mechanics. I wish I had a moment to test it on the controller because I'd like to see how smooth that actually is. But great job on this. Was this a first entry? I think this was somebody's first entry, wasn't it? This was somebody's first go. This is actually really fantastic regardless. But I am terrible at this game, clearly. Yeah, I can't, my computer won't run it. It's because I've got everything running up on the stream multi-monitors. It's not liking it. Yeah, the birds, right? Ugh, no. Come on, flap your little wings. Flap them. Turn around. Turning. Oh, yeah, see, well, game over. That's all computer failure right there. Oh, at least I'm kind of spinning there. Look how it's moving perfectly fine now to spin, but it won't do everything else. Gotta love the power of computers there. So rather than try to restart and redo this one, we're just going to move on to the next title. I do really like this one. It was by... Ooh, I can't remember how to pronounce the name. This was... Let me go back here. I gotta remember not to accidentally pull up a different window. Alright, so this one was by Marco Connectivist. Yeah, right? I said that right? I have no idea if I said that right. Let me know. Alright, so since we did Butterfly Effect, we'll move on to the next one that's here on the top. Oh, I actually really like this one. There we go. I'm gonna make sure I open a new window. So this is Flight Connections. This was by Gambler. Yeah, making a good player controller for sure is not something that's really easy. 1 second. I keep getting information. Too loud. It was good. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see. So it's the Flight Connections by Gambler. This one's actually got a really, really, really awesome path system in it. And it's actually, you guys are going to love this. One sec. Awesome. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think this one has full screen. Oh, it does have full screen. Cool, sweet. Some of them didn't have full screen. I don't know if that's a setting within the actual Unity player or the WebGL player, or if that's a setting that's with GameJolt when you're uploading. Does anybody know? Is that a GameJolt setting, or is that WebGL setting, or is that something you'll have to actually code in as the full screen? This is Beard John. We take a look at all the different entries, and we kind of go over them, and we base stuff based on innovation, and we base it on, it's primarily things like your progression and stuff that you'll see here in just a second. One sec. So there should be audio. Is there not audio? There it goes. Can y'all hear it? It doesn't have any music, I guess. Let me go into full screen here for it. Yeah, you should definitely make this mobile. So the concept of this game here is there's passengers that'll pop up, and each passenger, if you look in the bottom right, oh, of course my thing's blocking it, but essentially says their name, what gate they need to go to, and the timer until it actually, the time until they have to go. So Sam here doesn't have any plans except he needs to go straight to this gate. So you have to actually click to make the path. You right click and it makes that line, and I love that. You can just move that around. Let's see, needs default size and full screen works. Okay, cool. So then you just have to move him to the right spot, and I know I'm gonna lose because I'm using a touchpad. So let's see. So here's Leo. He needs to go to gate 4, and he has no desires. Sometimes they'll have desires, which will, like, you have to stop them and take them somewhere else. Like they have to stop and use the restroom, and then that takes time out of their busy day. Yeah, so this guy here, Matt, he requires food, so I'm going to take him over here to get something to eat. And while he goes and eats, it's going to take him 30 seconds when he hits it. So he has to wait 30 seconds out of his remaining minute. And so I'll have to remember that he's there to send him later. But I think I can send him early. So gate 1, I think I can just automatically path him. Sweet. Yeah, I think I can just auto path him. Cool. Now, one of the things I wondered is if the people had collision, is so essentially they'll automatically go here. Like, I can't stop this path. Like, no matter what, if I click on the wrong spot, I can't stop him. He has to go that direction when he's there. So he'll go that whole way. So I wonder, do they have any kind of, like, will they run into each other? Oh, man. I was really hoping that they would run into each other and get, like, stopped. That would be awesome. Think about that when you're adding it to mobiles. Make it where they can, like, run into each other and get stuck. Be fantastic. Oh, this guy wants to apparently go get gifts. So this path system, how did you make this line? Making the line when you go there, that's awesome. How long do you think it took you just doing this path? Let's see. Am I cutting out? Oh, somebody's dying. Let's see. Yeah, my laptop is probably about to blow up. Alright, let's see. Can you hear? Is it still cutting out? Boy, oh boy. Man, that's, you know what? I don't even know why it's lagging, because, let's see. Well, somebody died. Hold on, let me just test this real quick to see if people collision on purpose and didn't let you reset paths. Oh, wow. Let's see. Is the audio still messing up? Is it lagging at all? Because we tested this earlier and it was fine, and I've ran it earlier. I stress tested it earlier and it was fine, so I don't know why it's running. Might be because somebody else is here on the internet. Let's see. So this guy here, he needs to go to gate 2 and he has to stop at the restroom. Is it able to go? Let's see. Hey, hello, Twitch people. So it's working fine. All right, so I'll probably just gotta leave it out of full screen. Maybe that's why it was messing up. All right, so this guy's gotta go to gate 2. So it's pretty straightforward. Or it's pretty straightforward. You said you were gonna make this a mobile component. Do you have any changes that you plan on having for the mobile? Because I kind of wonder if you could put the collision in there. I think that would make it harder, especially on mobile if you have to really pay attention to where you're pathing people. I don't know. I mean, honestly, it might be my laptop because it wouldn't play the 3D stuff, so that probably was the case. But let me finish getting these guys out into their place real fast. So he's got to go to number 6. But this pathing system is absolutely awesome. You should be proud of this pathing system for sure. Yeah, there's so many of them. But I think having them if they had their collision, that would be pretty awesome. Though I could see how it'd become an issue if they spawn during that. Yeah, I think it's just a stream. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to the next one then. So the next one here, so let's see. But Gambler, this one was awesome. I do want to see the mobile version of this. So if you update this and you put the mobile version out, let me know in the project section, because I'd actually like to play this on mobile and see what it does. Let's see, seems better not in full screen. Maybe laptop struggling. Yeah, it's probably my laptop struggling for sure. All right, so then the next one here on the list is Parallel Minds. I'm terrible at this one. This one's really, really fun, but I'm really, really terrible at it. So let's see. All right, this one has really nice music too. I really like the audio for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna move everything over to my desktop on the next stream, so that way I won't have any of these lag issues in terms of the run of the games. They ran fine earlier, but I think it's just because of the power of the stream as well, and somebody else on the bandwidth. Well, this one loads up. This one was Parallel Minds. It's by Zenogore TV. I don't know who that is in Discord. Is that person here? It's like Zenogore. I'm probably Zen Ogre. Zen Ogre TV. Is that what that is? Sweet. So I'm pretty sure I've seen an idea like this somewhere. I feel like this is something similar. I really love this concept though, so as soon as you look at it, you can immediately tell what's going to happen is there's going to be 2 sets of controls, and those 2 individual sets of controls are going to determine whether you get to the top, etc. or not. Let's see, I'm going to go into full screen and see if it breaks, so let me know. Is it lagging? Let me know as soon as it does. Alright, so the keys are A and D for the white block, J and L for the black block, and then space is shared by both of them. Yeah, so space is shared by both of them. So I'm gonna do really bad here, but I'm gonna see if I can remember. I feel like I'm playing like DDR or something. I have to like line them up right, and then there we go. Jump. Nope, wrong way. And then if you miss and you go down, that's what happens. I'll try not to be as terrible as John at playing games. Let's see. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right, let's see. Can I do it? There we go. All right, so this is cool. You have to hit W to open up the gate on one side, so it's just on the black side that opens. So let's see. Oh yeah, I have to, okay. There we go. And now I gotta go back to the normal charade. And so there's a checkpoint right here. I was debating on how this was done. So my theory is that you essentially have a respawn point, and every time you hit one of these, it just changes a respawn point in like a list. Is that how it's done? Like code-wise, I think that's how the checkpoint was made. Let's see. Yeah, this definitely makes my brain hurt a little bit too. So let's see. All right, cool. All right, here we go. I know there. Yeah, this part. So these platforms are uneven, that makes it that much more difficult. Oh, and of course I got it on the first time. That'll never happen again in my life. All right, so, oh man, I just wanted to see above me and I failed. So you go super different. Yeah, it's a little bit of the same, a little bit similar in that aspect. No. No. There we go. Okay, the black one's not wanting to jump. That's scary. Oh, well, okay. That worked. Somehow. I don't think I got much farther than this. Let's see. Where's Steve? Alright. I'm afraid to jump right now. If I jump right now, I know I'm not going to make it. So maybe I should... Oh, wrong way. I get closer to these edges, so that way... No, no! Okay, cool. So somehow on that edge, it doesn't move. Yes! Did anybody else get farther than this? 'Cause I never could. Let's see. Okay. Alright. Alright, W. And then the next one. Alright. Nope, nope. Oh, okay. Cool. I don't know why it doesn't jump right there. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Or if it's just, it's not reading that I'm on the ground. It's probably a grounded check. So that grounded check is, oh, great, really? Alright, well, rather than trying to keep messing up over and over, this is a really awesome game. I'm pretty sure there's a ground check in there that I think, yeah, it's gotta be what it is. Because if you go too far over, then you don't actually jump. I don't know if that's intentional, but you can totally use that to your advantage to make sure that you only jump with one guy. Using the W and I key for different... I mean, it really feels like... You ever play those games where you play with a friend? I feel like this would actually work really well with a friend. I'm almost tempted to go get somebody and be like, hey, play this. This is really awesome. Great job. We're going to move on to the next one here. Let's see. Alright. I do like the music though. Was it laggy? Did it lag at all? Sweet. Okay, I know I'm gonna get stuck on this one, but this is Rami's The Laboratory. This game is super intricate. Okay, it's extremely intricate, and I get stuck trying to remember everything. So let's see. You can close it. All right. We'll try to full screen it again, see if it breaks. Awesome. I like the music as well. Oh, I forgot to read it. Yeah, I didn't like that ground check. How you can just move it. Alright, so this says, welcome to your laboratory. Yeah, that's right. Dexter's Lab style. Laboratory. Find the connection between the viruses through observation. Create a cure through experimentation. And eliminate the viruses through application. It's literally 3 games in one. So this is actually pretty awesome. So I don't think I ever get the questions right whenever I do the observation. So you do the observation, and now we are essentially looking through a microscope. Look how awesome that is. So this is from the 5-minute challenge that Orson put out. They used the 5-minute challenge to actually implement this into their game jam. So here's a little guy that's running around. I have to remember. So there's like this blue guy. There's these orange guys here. It looks like they're coming out of the green area. And then I think you hit E to zoom in, but I think it only works on like the viruses that don't have something near it. Let's see. So basically all you're doing is trying to remember stuff. So like this one right here, you hold E to zoom in so you can actually see what it is. And you can see it's this weird little purple guy. And I have to try to remember stuff within the time limit. So there's about 10 more seconds here. And then I actually get to put stuff together. Oh, here we go. So blue has the little bubbles. Orange was the green, like, gas. Oh, okay, cool. And then here's these little pink guys. So now I have to remember all that. Alright, so it says how many viruses were there? I think we saw 3 actual oh, no, we saw 4. Which organ is heavily infected? I think that was clearly a brain. And then now we have to kind of do the matching area here. So you have to kind of figure out. So connect the following virus. I think it was this little weird orange node. Now it starts to lag. Cool. So I'm going to move back to non-full screen then. So if it's lagging. So let's see. So the orange was the, looks like the green The blue guy was the blue. Cool. So now that we know what was there, we have to put them together in a crafting system to actually make the say quality though looks 420p. Let's see. Did the resolution go down? It should stop lagging here in a minute. Alright, so for this one, C4. Oh, yeah. So it's got like a 30-second time differential. So I can never remember exactly how to unlock these, but basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to combine them. So like, oh, those are apparently called fart balls. So fart ball plus heat. Let's see, does it equal anything? Does it equal anything? No. It's plus heat plus bubble gas. Does that equal anything? Sweet. So heat, fart ball, blue bubble equals a blue liquid. So I'm trying to make all the combinations to unlock these two things here at the end. So let's see. Nope, I can't clear that one. So heat, I think it was bubble gas and cold. Nope, nope. Oh man, I know this one's gonna take forever. Rami, if you're here, tell me what the combinations are, quick. Let's see. Bubble gas, cold, and the green. Oh no, just more blue liquid. I didn't want to do that. Oh, plus blue liquid. I can add the blue liquid. Okay, so no, already did that. So bubble gas, heat, cold. No, equal anything, no. What if I add blue liquid to it? Equal anything? Ah, yeah, there we go. Oh, I created a virus. Negative 50 reputation. Well, I didn't expect that. Still looks good and no lag. Sweet. Thank you for confirming mobile for you. Alright, so now I have to figure out how to unlock this one, or if I'm just going to end up messing up again. So, bubble gas, cold, fireball? No. Maybe if I add blue liquid? There we go. Sweet. Okay, found the solution. So I lost 50 and gained 50. I don't know if it went negative. No, it didn't look like it went negative. So now that I have the actual solution, I can use it to actually fight the virus in application. Now you know, gamer, so what the solution is. I already forgot. It was bubbles, heat, and the blue solution. Yeah, blue liquid plus cold, Rona said. Oh, sweet, sweet. Alright, so application. So now I have to actually start applying them. I think I have 50 points to apply them here. So, clicking on 30. Is there a different option that I can use? Or is it just those blue liquids? Let's see. So this is awesome. So it becomes a tower defense immediately when you start actually applying what you learn from it. You'll build up solution points over time. Hopefully y'all can hear that. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to go down. I thought it was going to go up. But I love this. So you go through doing an examination. It's like a memory game. You get quizzed, and then immediately after being quizzed, you go into a crafting system, and then you have to build the solution, and then bring that into a tower defense. That was a lot of work to get done in the small time frame that was actually implemented here. So let's see. Cool. Oh, so that's one of the different guys, isn't it? Does it go through all 4 of them? Can I upgrade these? Click on them and they get... Oh, wow, you can upgrade them. Okay. Oh, I thought I could. Or am I crazy? Yeah, so it looks like it changed. Did it totally upgrade? I don't know how many points I need if it does. What is that? Okay, so this is the 3rd virus, right? Okay, cool. So you can upgrade them. That's awesome. You can upgrade the solution. Come on, upgrade. There we go. That one upgraded. 74. Next wave. Oh, those guys are too fast for me. Come on. One upgrade. Alright. I think we'll survive. Maybe. Come on. Last wave. No! No! Ah! I didn't upgrade enough of them. Well, did I lose? Or am I alive? Let's see. Oh! What? So I lost and I won at the same time. I'm both victorious and sad about it. So that was pretty awesome. There we go. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go on to the next one after that. Definitely be proud of that. That's 3 different applications of the. I said application because I'm looking at application. That's 3 different games in one. It's totally awesome. The only thing that I would want to see in that is to have like a visual representation of where their path is gonna go. Because that way I know in advance where I want to build the most. I can see it after they've already gone, but knowing like where they're physically gonna walk in terms of like some kind of visual representation for it would just help with me clicking on the things. Outside of that though, it's fantastic. I love it. We're gonna go on to the next one here, and I keep forgetting to open stuff in another window, so let me go back here. Okay, so did that one. We'll go ahead and jump into this one. And I just did it again. Hold on. Lord, I have the worst memory. Okay, so it's probably going to lag on this one. Let me know. Because this one's 3D heavy. But this one's awesome. I messed around with this one for like a good hour and a half. Like actually avidly playing it. Without being clueless. Yeah, you just seriously, Rona, it's absolutely awesome. Congratulations on that, like, for real. That's another game that I want to see complete, just like the Flight Connections. I want to see that one go to, like, mobile, because that would be fantastic. Because all you're doing is clicking on it. You should definitely go through and push it and try to actually mobilize it. See, this one doesn't have a full screen, so... Perfect. Good for us, right? Let's see. You know what would probably make this better is if I jumped off of that. I have the streams pulled up in the background, was not paying attention to that. Okay, so this is Connectivist by Vernal. Vernal, if you're in here, this game, I was not expecting it. So when you come in, it says game over, or is it? So essentially you're in heaven, if I understand. Like, this is a god. Connectivist is a god. And to reclaim your life, you must connect blocks to create something worthy of sacrifice to your god, Connectivist. And so essentially you're clicking on these cubes and you're going to build a structure. After you've built a structure, you're going to send it to the gods to try to please him, and it's going to be sacrificed. And it's totally awesome. And I'm going to do terrible with this touchpad. Oh, God. I'm not looking forward to this. Alright, so what I used to think is that I had to run up in here and grab them, but you can actually like stay on the platform and just right-click it, or left-click, and as soon as you left-click, it'll turn green, and then you just look at the one that you want to look at, and then right-click, and then it'll pull it over here. So you can actually build all kinds of crazy stuff, and what's crazy is physics is still applied, so if I apply it, you see how the physics pulls it, and so now it falls over. So you can know that in advance, and try to build objects that will, hopefully, I don't want to say anything without giving it away, but you'll see why I build what I build here in a second. So I'm going to do this, and then out of curiosity, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do this right here, and let's see if I can get the balance back out. I'm not building anything like super cool. If I had my mouse, like I was gonna build like this giant creature really quick, but since I'm using a touchpad, I can't be awesome. All right, come on, balance. Cool. All right, so it's trying to balance itself out, but what I want to test is if like one of these fall, if it'll start flip-flopping. So even though it has those weird gaps, it's about to get pretty crazy in here. So in this case, now that I've built something that I feel is worthy of the gods, if I was totally trying to get back on Earth. I'd be like, look, God, I made this for you. But anyway, so we're going to go through and we're going to try to impress him. If I can look at things, that'd be great. Come on, touchpad. Why is that not going? Am I doing something? It's just E to interact with it, right? Why is that not going? Oh, I have to click on it. Okay, so it's lighting up, as you can see right here. And what's going to start happening is when it lights up, it's going to launch these balls at me, and then it's just going to start attacking me like constantly. And all I have right now is this basic gun, and since I can't move my touchpad very well, I can hardly shoot at it. See if I can I tap it and shoot? Barely. I have to hold my button down. Yeah, it's going to kill me before I even get to do anything. Oh, Lord. I'm going to wait for it to come back through. Come back through. No, it didn't go the way I wanted it to. There we go. Trying to move my touchpad at the same time. No. This is awful without a mouse. Good Lord. I'm the worst player ever. Can't even stare at it in time. Yeah, so basically it goes back and forth and it starts taking you out. I'm going to die here in a second. But as you shoot it and it explodes, little tokens will bust out of it. And when the tokens break out of it, you can essentially, you'll collect them. And let's see. Let's see. Greetings. Oh, yeah, yeah. So I can type that. That's right. That's right. Hold on. Let me type that. So let me see. All right. So do I have to open any kind of command prop? All right. So let's see. Patchel bells. Where do I type it into? Mouse click. All right, let's see. So you're supposed to collect cannons and you can upgrade these. He's saying there's a cheat code. Yes, this animal is playing FPS on a touchpad because I don't have any USB ports to put into it. So, let's see. Yeah, exactly. I'm a disgusting, filthy creature. Yeah, it's just because I have no extra USB ports. I couldn't get my desktop off the wall to get the green screen behind me in order to use my desktop, and I'm moving in a week or two, so I figured I'd take the sacrifice, and it was a terrible idea. So how do I actually type? Where do I type Patchel bells at? Let's see. Do it. That was 897. Unfortunately, missed most of it. Oh, okay. Vernal, how do I use the cheat code so I can use the cannon? Nope, just type or buy it in the shop. I tried. Oh, there it goes. I spelt it wrong. Awesome. Okay, so we're just going to do this then. Let's see. Can I sacrifice something for my mouse real fast? So 1 second. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip-flop. I'm going to sacrifice the camera to put my mouse on. 1 second. Because this game deserves mouse play. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Options. There we go. 1 sec. Let me grab my mouse pad. I've sacrificed my camera for the greater good. Alright, let's see. Alright, awesome. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, cool. So now I can build way quicker here. Like, la da 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 da. Do 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 do. There we go. Now I can give this game some justice that it deserves. Alright, let's see. So I'm just going to build some random object here. Nothing spectacular. I'm just building it just to shoot it. I want something to explode because I have a cannon now because I'm cheating. Alright, let's see. Oh, I failed there. And I won't make it super crazy. But I do want to see if I break the physics. P to move sensitivity settings. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Alright, that's good enough. We're going to go break that now. Or it's going to break me, either or. Alright, so 4 to open the cannon. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. So is it straight? Oh, Lord. So, oh, there it goes. Oh, so it shoots one of its own balls at it. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's worth it right here. I'll buy this game right now. Finish it up. Put it in EA. Sign me up. Oh, no. The cannon doesn't go that far. I got tokens. No. No. I can't. I'm terrible at angling the cannon. Oh, wow. He ran into it and about blew himself up. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Come towards me. Ah, no. I'm almost better with the gun. Like, the cannon's awesome, but I think I'm better with the gun. So let's see. Here's my gun back. Alright, cool. So the gun has pretty solid range. Like, I can hit it from anywhere, which is awesome. So you see it blowing up there. A token drop from it. Each individual block. So I think red is when it's about to explode. And those things hurt. I've only got half my health already. So this one little creation destroyed me just about. And trying to stay on, like, the side of it so it doesn't, like, flank you is really, really hard. And that's what I really like about it. So it's so fast. There we go. So yeah, I managed to destroy that one completely. There we go. And it's going to return me back. And I have 12 tokens that I can go and spend at the stores or anything good. Oh, so I can get dual rifles already? Sweet, I'll take that. Sign daddy up. I'm going to go try this real quick, and then we'll go to the next one. I just want to see the difference between the single rifle and the dual rifle real fast. Any recommendations of what I should build? I feel like, let me build like a tower or something. Can I? I think I can barely. Yeah. Because I wonder if I shoot it from the ground. Oh, Lord. There we go. If I shoot it from like its bottom block, will it fall? Like, can I make it topple itself? Damn it. I flopped. How did I flop screen? Oh, that's why. Ah, the hotkeys. Damn. Yeah, literally everything that has gone wrong has gone wrong. That's accurate. Yeah, for real. Alright, on the bright side, I'm doing terrible with this. So I don't want to hit 3 then, because I forgot I had the hotkey set to the not number pad. That's hilarious. So I don't even want to, I can't even, that's a shame. I can't hit the hotkey for the assault rifles that I want. But I do love the actual projectiles that it shoots. Like, if they're rolling around and I touch them, can I totally die on them right now? Like, I have to dodge them forever. So you have to dodge these completely forever for the rest of your life. As they're up here. Do they exist forever? Can I shoot them? No. I'll let it kill me real fast. That one is not. Okay, so apparently at some point it stops hurting you. But you get the point here. You can build pretty much whatever your imagination desires. Oh, sweet, it was floating. So you can build it upwards and break it that way. It's pretty cool. Congrats on this one, Vernal. I really, really enjoyed this one. Like I said, I spent a really long time in here, and I have the urge to keep going just to see what I can break and destroy. But, of course, we'll go on to the next one. I turned off my camera so I can actually use my mouse here. So we'll go up to the next one. Come on, give me my key, give me my mouse back. There we go. Alright, I really like this one as well. Let's see. So, Breach by OGS, who I think his actual name in Discord is Anorak. And the concept of this is essentially you're like, you go microscopic and get sent into, like, like a motherboard. You get sent into a computer, or you get sent into the internet, maybe, whatever. So, welcome to breach. Can you stop the connection before it's too late? And there's basically leaking memory. These little towers that are just leaking information out into the real world, and you have to go and destroy them before the money completely runs out. Alright. Yeah, I like this one. So the soundtrack to all this is awesome. Like Oasis Game Studios, he's got that up in the sky. And look, if you see him on Discord, Anorak, that's totally his Discord icon. So that's awesome. The only thing that this game doesn't have that I wish it had is the A and D keys. So I can't like strafe back and forth. If I want to turn, if I want to go to the side, I have to physically turn to the side. It's the only thing that I don't like about this game. Everything else though is fantastic. The assets are great. The audio is fantastic. Oh, it is causing a little bit of lag here. But it's pretty great. I'd like to see if if the memory leaks would like fire back at you or something. If we had like the W and the A and D keys, you could like hide behind these, trying to like avoid being shot at. That's the only additional thing I could really think of that this game would like really benefit from. Because other than that, it's just you're just exploring and collecting it. So I really like the animation though whenever they get destroyed. I also kind of wish I want to be able to shoot you, Anorak. I want to be able to shoot your logo there, your character. And then what's actually funny about this one is, so there's 3 memory leaks remaining. I'll go and I'll hunt them down real quick if I remember where they all are. As I was laughing, as I was like, well, if I were a game developer, where would I hide the very last one? Because I got to the very last one and I was like, well, clearly there has to be an area that just seems like it would be hard to get to, but almost too obvious. And it was totally obvious. So, like, this one back here, this one little space in between these, there's totally a memory leak hiding right here. I love that it's just there. You just have to think about it. It's awesome. Oh, can I fall off? I was hoping I could fall off. That would have been great, too. So I got one more memory leak. Now watch, I can't find this one, even though that was supposed to be, like, the hard-hidden one. But we ran out of time. So whatever company that was, hopefully it's not anybody that I know, they ran out of money completely before I got the very last one, and he's very sad. But that's totally awesome. Memory leak's atmosphere, the graphics, the audio, it's probably one of my favorites. So congratulations on that one, Anorak. Beautiful game, beautiful game. And once again, I forgot to hit open a new menu again. Alright. Sweet, we got 2 more. This one is from Mary Hale. This is Murder Connections. This one's actually pretty cool as well. Alright, let's see. While this loads here. So the whole premises of this one is essentially somebody's been murdered, and you have to go through different locations to kind of, not necessarily interrogate, but just hear everybody's side of the story. And then when it's over with, you have to kind of decide who you think is the person who murdered the guy. So we'll go through it. I'll read off everything that they're saying, and then you guys can give me your opinion of who you think actually is the murderer. Because I couldn't figure it out. I have no idea. So after an especially hard day at school, you return home only to find that your best friend has been murdered. At least you think they have. Apparently the body is missing and there isn't a lot of information on what happened. There is a cryptic note left by the killer, however. Your job is now to figure out who it was. The main takeaway from the note is that it has to be someone you both know and consider a friend. So with the note safely in your pocket, you head out to start asking questions and looking for clues. Let's see. So I won't do full screen, even though I really want to here. Alright, so here's the first person here. Go talk to them. Let's see, Claire. Mike's girlfriend and your longtime friend. Ever since Mike's incident, she's been on the lookout for the truth on his death. She says, I can't believe what happened to Mike. I'm trying to find some clues about it. No one takes Mike and lives to tell the tale. No one takes my mic and lives a tale to tell. And so you can end the conversation or you just question them. I think if you question them too much, you start to like irritate them, but I think that's the only option, is to question them to get more information. So it says, how do I know that Mike was murdered? Simple, nothing was wrong with him. You don't know? You don't know what it's like? Alright, so I question her again, can I? And she just says his name. Okay, I can't do anything else. So now I've upset her. I'm really great at socializing, clearly. So I think we just go on to the next spot here. Oh, wow, so you can choose to solve it if you immediately think that it's her. Guilty. We'll go to the local diner. You know what So I remember that you can barely see it sometimes with these little notes that you can click on to get more information. So Thursday, April 20th, no subject. Being expelled from school doesn't mean anything to me. I still have my friend Mike around, so I can just go by life easily. I would hate for something to happen to him. My brother, he got my back and I got his. The local diner. Update, Mike is dead. No one else matters right now. The diner is the only thing I have that connects him. School really pressures you. I'm glad I got expelled. Why would you put such an important note on the shelf, guy? It's clearly this guy. Puts his note out on the shelf to make it look like he's not guilty. So clearly he's up to something. See, so this is the bully from what I know. He was expelled as soon as he came in. That shows his demeanor enough. So he like really likes Mike and he runs a diner, but he's a bully. So this this guy's got like what's it, like some kind of identity issue going on. He doesn't know what he wants to be. If he wants to be rude or if he wants to be great. So he says, you're sticking your head somewhere that it doesn't need to be. Great. So let's question him one more time. Oh, great. Now he's just mad and wants me to leave. Well, at least he didn't bully me. Can I question him one more time? No. Alright, so one more location this way. Now we're going to the school stadium. Let's see if there's a note here. Someone just left a note out here in the field. Ridiculous. Yeah, right? Oh, they only answered twice? Okay. Alright, so Tuesday, March 18th, no subject. The school is a procedure that places schoolwork on top of the lives of our students. The longer that a student complies to our standards, the more stress they take in. Having an outside life is nearly impossible here. I have to find another school to teach in. Things can break people and make them do harmful things. Mike probably couldn't take it anymore. Very convenient to say such a thing out here in the middle of the field on this note. Liar. So it doesn't tell me anything about Robert. I just know who he is. But so it's not, I guess it can't be Robert because he's not a close friend or someone that I know, maybe. Yeah, bully from what you know. In other words, he only bullies you. So leave wings where they may, except that he is gone. The story is really suspicious. This about what has been said? What? Alright. I'm just gonna say it's this guy, because he doesn't give me any information. It's you. It's clearly the coach. Alright, let's go to the next spot. We're gonna go to the local woods, see what's going on. Alright. This guy looks like he makes video games, like me. So, it's clearly this guy. I'm just not even gonna ask him, I'm just gonna immediately assume. Alright, so let's see. Friday, April 5th. Mike was found dead in the bathroom on the 4th floor of the school. He had a pair of scissors in his hand, but no blood was ever found. He was found with no wounds or signs of a struggle, just dead. Something was blocking his air passages. How does he know that? Let's see. He's found... Huh. Interesting. My scissors, they were used to kill Mike, but he had no blood or scars. Why would he go to such lengths? So, he knows too much information. The answer is random? I hope the answer is not random. Let's see. I'm thinking it's this guy, just because, I mean, how does he know? And why does he take such an interest in how he died? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's see. Did I already question him? Oh, yeah. No, I didn't. So, a friend of Mike, he's always came across as a weird person, so you've never hung out with him. Oh, of course he's the weird guy. Alright, so Mike is gone. What do you want? Well, you tell me the truth. Why would you want scissors? No, doggy. And he just says stop. So that doesn't help me. There's dogs barking downstairs, so now my dog wants to bark at them. Alright, let's see. Go through. Okay, so we can go back to each spot. I think there's only one spot that I didn't actually read the note at, so let's see. No, it wasn't that. I just was literally there. School hallway. Was it this note? Yeah, I think it was this note. I've been searching high and center for some clues on Mike's death, but I can't find anything. Mike has always been stressed out, so I wonder if that had anything to do with it. No actual clue is given, but the note seems to give the impression that Mike was starting to feel threatened for some reason. Maybe someone was bullying him. Really? They were supposed to be great friends. Alright, let's see. So, we have to figure either he did it himself or it's one of these guys. The only one I think it might be is probably the bully. Yeah, it might have been me. Like, is the option that I did it? Like, I took his life. I'll admit it right now, but, yeah. I'd like to speak to Mike before we make this decision. But that's my vote. My vote is on Zeke, because he told me to leave. Does anybody disagree? If there's a Ouija board, that would be fantastic. Please add that. I'm gonna take the vote that is this guy. What? What? How is it not that guy? Alright. Oh, I'd have to go back through it? Can I just go to like... Can I just click solve? Let's see. I'm gonna take a second final guess that it was the weird kid that knew way too much about the murder. No idea. Alright. Does anybody know who it actually is? Because that was the only thing I couldn't figure out who it was. We'll never know the truth. Alright, since we have no idea who killed this guy, we're going to go ahead and go on to the next one. Unless somebody knows, let's see. Mary, if you're in here, you should totally tell me who killed him. So that way I don't have to go through this and keep on guessing without actually knowing. So let's see. The last one, I believe. Yep, last one we have here is Synapses. I'm going to go through and jump on into this. Oh, okay, so that's a default icon. I didn't realize that. Oh, that's right. He probably could have taken his own. It's random? Yeah, definitely let me go and investigate anything. I will gladly ensure that it was probably not you. No way it was Tyler. Tyler's a great guy. He was hanging out in stream with us. He's a great guy. He clearly couldn't have murdered anybody. He was too busy typing in streams. You can't just go through it one by one. Only like a 20% chance you'll win. That's unfortunate. There should definitely be a solidified result. Definitely want a solidified result on who done it. Alright, so this is Synapses. This was actually created by somebody new here, and I forgot to open it in a new window again because I'm a terrible, terrible person. Let me run back real fast. This is why I couldn't remember the name. 1Argon8. I don't know whose Discord that is. So whoever you are in Discord, let me know. 1Argon8. But Synapses is pretty neat. You're inside, I think, a brain, and you're trying to connect different nerve endings. There's red ones that you connect with the green ones to try to make the whole, like, neural system work. It's pretty intricate. so I have 2 minutes to try to figure out where the actual settings are here. It has a pretty interesting, like, the 3D world space. I don't know if there's actually ending. I think this is just like a skybox. It's got a pretty smooth controller system. The character controller is pretty nice, but I think it's also, since there's... Great, exactly. Trust my perfectly good investigative skills. Equal to my puzzle solving skills, which I'm terrible at. So I could not completely figure this one out. So from my understanding is you want to go up to them and... So E to select them. So this one's currently selected, but it's pulsing like a green. So then I have to find something nearby that pulsates, and those are connected now. So that shows that they are connected, but I couldn't figure out the other ones. So this one's red, so I have to find another green one. Okay, so that one's also red. Nope, that one's red. Okay, so these are all red so far. I love this one. That one's also red. Can I reconnect to the same one? Are multiple connected or only just the one? Looks like just the one. I'm gonna find another green one. Let's see. Nope. Red. 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 Alright, there's gotta be a green one somewhere. Everything's red. Help me, Evan. Where do I find it? Red, 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 red. Is it, did I have to connect? Alright, let me go and read these instructions. Maybe there's like, when I start the connection, something else happens. Alright, so let's see. You are a sentient virus inside of a poorly constructed brain. It must be mine. Your goal is to connect the first neuron, glowing green, okay, to the correct end neuron, glowing red, and consequently take over your host. To do this, you will have to attach many neurons together. This may seem simple, however, there are white blood cells attempting to locate you. Try to connect the neurons before time is up. There are many in neurons, so you'll have to keep trying to locate the correct one. Okay, so that's... Alright, so I was somewhat on the right track. I'm just a terrible investigator. Tyler's a great guy. Alright, so let's see. Green, red, green, so that connects. But how do I know if it's the right one? Because, I mean, that looks like it's fine to me. Let's see. This one's kind of far away. Let me try that one. Too far apart. So since it's too far apart, it can only be something in the area. So let me try that one. Okay, so that one's connected. So when I connect them, does it make it green? Is this now green? No. Let's see. Will it go back through? So I don't know if it signifies which one. So I already tried that one, so let me try this one again. So they're all connected. Yeah, the red does look pretty close to the purple. Hey, Evan, if you're in here, or if that was the guy who created this, I think they were saying that in chat. If the creator of this game is in here, how do I get past moving forward? Because I can't find another green node. It doesn't look like it spreads unless I click on it again. Yeah, whenever I reconnect them, I can't get them to reconnect. Has anybody actually played this one that knows how to get past this first connection? And it's the only one that I can make, because I can connect these three in the area. So it's pulsating just to show you that you have it selected. Yeah. But how do I... I'm determined to figure out how to get past that first connection. Yes, Tyler, you can totally play it. Alright, well, I can't figure out where the connection is beyond this one, so this one might be... I might be doomed on this one. Because I can connect them, but I can't figure out how to get them to go past it. I can... Yeah, there's a stream delay. Let's see if I can... No, I'm reading the chat. It's just, there's like 30-second delay. Let's see if I can move over into a chat to see. There we go. One sec here. Let me pull up the actual chat, try to figure out the connection. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get this one connected. Connection between? Oh, now my mouse is stuck. One sec here, I gotta refresh it. Where's my refresh? Till you reach the other end. Because this is the only, because I couldn't figure out this one. Every others I was able to get through. Yeah, it says that they're all red though. So let me try it again. Okay, so this is the initial one here. So connect that one. I'm supposed to continue it. So you select the node, you connect the green, select the third, the fourth, and so on. Okay, so you use the green one constantly. Now, see, because that one says it's too far apart. So let's see. Too far apart. Because it doesn't turn it green. It's already selected. Connect. I'm trying to read the chat to see how it connects. But it doesn't want to connect. So let's see. Yeah, I can only get these to connect here. So if that one's connected, would I then connect like this one to this one? There we go. So let's see. This one to this one. Alright, that's connected. Let's see, they're probably too far apart. Can I get a better look at them? Alright, so that's the path. I'm gonna run out of time though. Alright, well now it's at least making more sense. It's because they don't turn green. I expect them to turn green again. So that's why I kept messing up. So connect, 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 connect. Come on, go, 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 go. 6 seconds to slightly get smarter and level up my investigation skill. Ooh, that one's red. Alright, well now you at least get it. At least I was able to get through it. So this is pretty awesome. I wish I understood it earlier, because I would have been able to at least try to beat it. So just connect one of the closest one. Colors aren't important. Yeah. Alright, so let me double check that that's all of them. Alright, cool. Alright, so that does look like that's all of them. Everybody probably has their own personal favorite. Obviously, we picked the top three. Essentially what we looked for. Oh, ignore the green after the first connection. Cool. That chat delay is killer. I need to figure out what's causing my, like, 20-30 seconds. Successfully connected. Select the connected one. Try to connect it to the nearest one down the path. Yeah, he's just now seeing me figure it out, and I'm already just now reading it. That's a huge, huge gap. Lord. All right, so obviously we picked our top 3 that we preferred. We kind of went through. It was really, really hard to actually decide which ones were going to be the best bet. But we did go ahead and make the final decision. I guess we'll go with first revealing third place and work our way up. Let's see. Let me make sure, because I can't remember which key is which. So let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3. So obviously for third place, congratulations to Rami for Laboratory. That is actually third place. The fact that you have 3 different games set up all at once with this one is absolutely fantastic. The crafting system, I really want to see like different crafting options that you can pull up just to have like different nodes. Like if the solution let you choose, like maybe you have like a green, purple solution, different color solutions will cause different nodes to appear, like different towers for the tower defense. That's super duper awesome. So you should feel really proud about that because that crafting system is awesome. And then turning it into a tower defense, it's just perfect. It's epic. Then of course, second place is I already accidentally pressed. I also technically accidentally hit the third place at the beginning as well. But for second place would be Utopia. This one was really, really hard to choose between first and second. Both first and second are like literally like right there next to each other and how awesome they are. Obviously, you guys saw the fantastic assets for this one and the actual controlling aspect of rotating it in the puzzle, how difficult the puzzles actually get. You guys saw that second room. Somebody go and beat that second room and let me know if there's a third one, because if there is, I'm going to go back and beat that and see if I can get through it. But hopefully my investigative skills have risen by then, because until then, who knows. Then, of course, first place is going to go... Oh, wrong button. First place is going to go to Connectivist. That game is totally awesome. The building aspect to it is super, super difficult to actually go through and accomplish. What I'd really like to see in Connectivist, if you continue with it, if you actually take it and go beyond with it, I'd really like to see different blocks that create different AI functions. So instead of just going back and forth, maybe there's like a different color block that changes it to like a jump. That'd be really, really, really cool. I honestly think you could turn it into a full-fledged game if you create different... it'd be like building a mech, and then you have to fight it. That would be fantastic. Super awesome. So just to take another look here at all of the actual results here. So congratulations to everybody who did actually submit. All these entries were really, really fantastic. And it was really difficult to actually decide. Once again, the first place there goes to Connectivist. Second goes to Utopia. Third goes to Laboratory. I keep saying it like Dexter. And then, does anybody have any questions about any of the entries before we kind of go from there? I'll see if there's any questions about anything before I go and continue. Actually, what we'll do is I will just run this, because of course you guys know it has to be there at the very end of every video. So let's see. Let me see if I can run it, because it wouldn't pull.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Weimer, and I've been developing games with C# and Unity for the last 6 years. I've helped thousands of developers learn to code and improve their skill sets.
Wow, that's a fail. Sorry, John!
An online marketplace for courses. Udemy has over 17 million students learning everything from game development to piano or cooking. Enjoy courses on any device and at your own pace with lifetime access. My course, The Ultimate Guide to Game Development with Unity, is designed to teach you the fundamentals of C# programming in Unity. We'll cover everything from receiving user inputs to creating destructible objects. By the end of this course, you'll make 2 high-quality games you can share with the world. This course is for anyone who wants to learn game development or refine their technique. Whether you're interested in game development as a hobby or you want to make games professionally, this course will grow your programming skill set and help you go on to make your own games and applications. Click on the link in the bottom left of the video player to access a special discount for this course. I look forward to teaching you more about game development with Unity and C# on Udemy.
Alright, so that was pretty much all the submissions. Again, congratulations to everybody who did participate. Sorry for the bugs there. Some of the stuff wasn't really possible to test until we were really kind of live and kind of getting used to stuff. I do apologize for hitting those hotkeys in unprofessional order, trying to memorize them early. I will have my desktop set up properly for the I will have my desktop set up properly for the next one, so that way there isn't any lag or anything. And of course, yes, that is John's shave. That is the shaved John. I should just Photoshop him. But that's everything. Congratulations again, you guys. My camera's not connected, or I'd flip back and kind of go from there. Let's see. Do make sure you actually go through and take a look at the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, John just dropped a link there, GameDevJohn.com/Discord. Even though it does say GameDevJohn, it will eventually be GameDevHQ.com/Discord. We're still working on the actual community site. A lot of you are wondering how much longer that's going to be. I'm more of a Raven fan. I don't eat crow, Joe. All right, and with that, we're going to go ahead and call it since there's no actual questions being listed. Thank you guys for actually tuning in. We'll see you next time, the next Game Jam. The Game Jams are always going to be on the 1st of the month, and then the following 2 weeks is when it will end, and the following Monday after that will be the actual